see Lindelof videos using your TI Npsire CAS to graph circles and transformation of circles. And we're going to use the form quantity x minus a squared plus y minus b squared is equal to r squared. Before we move on, I just want to remind you guys that your operating system should be updated to at least 3.2 right now. There's a lot of really good changes. So just to make sure. So, okay, let's try this out. So what I'm going to do first here is I'm going to go to my calculator and I'm going to choose graphs. That gets us here. Then I'm going to go to menu. If you go to 3, graph entry or edit, go here, and we want a circle. A circle is not a function, it's an equation. So we're going to go to equation and then back over to circle. So hopefully you have that figured out there. And I'm going to choose this form of a circle here. And look, this is all I'm going to so far I think this is really, really easy. All I'm going to do is you have to fill in these values. So just to make a circle that you might be anticipating, let's say 0 here and 0 there. And then here I might make this, let's give it a radius of 3 and hit enter. And there's our circle. Because the a and b values are both 0, the circle is centered at the origin. So right here. We can move this circle a little bit, and the way that we can move our circle, that we can graph our circle, is to go back to menu, go here, choose equation again. It's still a circle. We still use this form. Now I want to move the circle a little bit, and look, if I type in like a 2 here and maybe a 1 here, what do you think the effect is? How is it going to transform? And this, we had a radius of 3, so 3. We're going to get a circle of this size, but it's going to be moved. And I'm asking you, how is it going to be moved? Where do you think it's going to end up? Because that's what's really interesting about being able to do this. And if you hit enter here, look what happens. So what happened is our circle moved over to the right by 2 and up by 1. Right? Our circle is up by 1. So if you look at these values on the inside here, we have, ask yourself, y minus this value, what makes this value go to 0? And it would be positive 1 makes y minus 1 go to 0. Therefore, it lifts it by 1. Which value makes x minus 2 go to 0? That would be positive 2, so it moved it 2 to the right. Let's see if we can move it down and to the left. So let's do that. Let's go back to menu, right? Option 3. Circles are equations, not functions. We choose the equation for a circle, and we're going to choose this one. This time, I want to move this thing to the left by 2, so I want to add negative 2 in here. And I want to move it down by 1, so instead of putting 1 in here, I'm going to put in negative 1. And hit, whoops, sorry about that. And here's that same 3, isn't it? And there's that circle. So here's the equation of this circle. Here's, wow, the hell. Did not mean to do that. See how I screwed that up? I was trying to just pick this thing up here. I can fix it this way. Go back here like this. Alright, so there's how to graph a circle and how to transform that circle, how to move that thing from the origin using this equation. Hopefully this was helpful for you. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. And Floating Tater, that one's for you, buddy.